Tonight, an update in the case against the owner of Olympus Pools. James Staten took the stand today.
He is accused of taking $1.5 million from customers and not following through on their pools. Investigators say he used the money for Super Bowl tickets, trips, and jewelry. Staten says that he had an agreement with another pool contractor to help finish 50 pools when he realized he needed more money. He says he sold trucks, a Peloton, even his wife's wedding ring to put the money back into the business.
You knew how to run and operate a business, right?
Up to a certain scale, but I obviously was way in over my head.
Prosecutors say he had no intention of completing the pools and was still collecting checks from customers. The case wraps up with closing arguments tomorrow.
And it's cases like this one that prompted lawmakers to take action. Here's 10 Investigates' Jennifer Titus.
We're back on the record on the Staten case.
Every time Olympus Pools owner James Staten has been in court since his arrest, you'll find Carmen Simpson there too, waiting, she says, for justice to be served.
I think the whole case is disheartening for everybody. I don't think there's any winners in the whole case.
Simpson was one of the 140 customers that investigators say he took their money and didn't finish their pool.
I wound up with a hole in the ground. I had to have another company come in to finish my pool. Go here where the pipes are. No dirt under it, and it's all shaky and ready to fall.
Simpson showed us photos of the hole, and we met her at her home.
This is gorgeous.
Where she showed us the now finished project.
I spent 8 years without a pool, just a hole in the ground, and it took a long time to get it finished.
She says the trial has been a long time coming.
It's always going to be a sad story for me, but I have to move forward. And I hope to help rewrite legislation, laws for this. And that's my real outcome from all of this is to hopefully change the laws in Florida.
Laws could be changing thanks to Bill 1262, introduced by Senator Danny Burgess.
I'm pretty proud of what we've put together, and I think that it definitely takes a stab at what we saw specifically in when it relates to people who put down some very large deposits and never were delivered on their promise of a pool.
The bill in part would require a contractor who has received money for the repair to work without unreasonable delay to complete the project after a specified time frame and provide a schedule for completion of the project within a specified time frame upon request.
That together gives the consumer the power and ability to ensure that those promises are delivered upon, and if they're not, then they could seek remedy.
Carmen says this bill isn't perfect. She wishes it had more protections for homeowners who are taken advantage of by their contractor. Senator Burgess says for now, this is a start. It'll
put more teeth into the process, more transparency into the process, more education for those who engage in the process. And so I do think that it's a great step. We also have to recognize, and this is the difficulty of legislating, right? Because you don't want to create unintended consequences by what you've passed.
What's it like to actually feel water in this pool?
It's amazing.
Carmen understands that.
I'm hoping the legislators and I'm hoping Governor DeSantis will open up their ears and help us, because there's thousands and thousands of homeowners that are victims.
And will continue to push for change as long as there are contractors turning homeowners' dream projects into a nightmare.
I hope people know that having a pool and their dreams can come true. They just have to be smart in doing it and not give up on their dream of that pool.
And some things you can do as a consumer: research. Look up the company you are about to hire. Check their license and reviews for any complaints. The more you know about the person you hire, the better off you'll be. If you find yourself in a situation like Carmen's where you haven't seen your contractor finish a project, we also have resources for you under the Investigations tab on our app. Jennifer Titus, 10 Investigates.